TitleMatchNetwork.com.
I don't know. I was just given the instructions. Could have been Vince, I guess. Yeah, it was interesting. I guess.
Did you like working with her?
Yeah, she's cool. Maria's cool. She's beautiful, and she's funny, and she was, like a good sport about everything.
What did you think about the angle where you were trying to stop her from appearing in Playboy?
That was pretty funny. I think that was like the beginning of me really being that kind of heel. We did a bunch of fun stuff in the ring. Yeah. Of course, that's heat, right? Like, especially everyone wants to see the pictures or they want to see the cover, and if you take it away from them, it was a good source of heat. I think Vince liked the whole paradox of the female dominant in the relationship, and Santino being this kind of goofy guy now, being pushed around by this woman. He thought it was hilarious, and a lot of people did. A lot of people like to see this goofy jerk of a guy that was mean to Maria now get his own, his share of it with Beth. And Beth, Beth?
Yeah.
Amazing.
She's awesome.
Like, the sweetest person ever.
100%.
And so different from her character.
Yep.
And like a legit awesome athlete, super strong. She does stuff in the weight room. What did I see her do one time? Like a set of 20 with 2 plates, squatting. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can't do that, especially now. But she was awesome. Beth is amazing. Glamorella. And just so sweet Beth is. One time, we did a pilot for a sitcom. We had to kiss, and she's like, "Can it be on the cheek?" And I was like, "Ah, of course it can," Oh gosh, yeah. And that was when the character was reaching a point where it's kind of hard to come back as a tough guy from this point. And the Divas beat me up, held my legs, and Maria headbutted my groin. It's funny, 'cause I've kind of forgot about that because it's so long ago, and I saw the video on YouTube. I'm like, oh my god. If you watch the girls in that video, they're laughing. They just think it's so funny that this is happening.
You were put with Tamina over time, but the relationship was pretty much dropped. Any insight into why that didn't last?
I don't know. I think the only thing I could think of is that they kind of saw it with Beth.
Right.
And they had different plans for her. I think around that time my neck started acting up a bit too, so I don't know if I missed time and we just broke up.
Wasn't there a car accident right after that?
My car accident?
Yeah, your car accident.
Oh, yeah.
What happened with that?
God, man, I got smashed to smithereens. Scary, man, really scary. I was in the left-hand turn. I was about to make a left. I was going to get a haircut. It was late at night. My barber was open late. Anyway, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to go right. And I looked back, and there was like one car coming, and it passed. Apparently, there was 2 cars. So I just pulled out, bang, and it smashed hit my back, the passenger rear tire, very hard, about 50 miles an hour. And it shot me through the intersection. My tires hit the island, which made me start rolling. But it rolled, boom, immediately into a pole, which stopped the car from rolling, but disintegrated the car right behind me. So if you looked at the front of my car, it didn't even look like I got in an accident. But the back of my car was like gone, So man, so lucky. And because the car hit the curb and hit the pole, I was slammed on my side. And it was a good car. It was a Land Rover LR2.
Right.
And it took it like a champ. And the bags went off, and I slammed. So now I'm standing in my car, and the passenger door is here, and I'm like, I said, shit. Luckily, but because the front of the car was still pretty safe, the sunroof. So I kind of, some guy runs up in the beginning and is like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm okay. I was kind of just pissed or embarrassed. And it's funny. So anyway, I get out of the sunroof, and there's the smell of gunpowder because the bags went off. And I call my dad, and I say, hey, I've been in a car accident, and I give him the intersection. And then I call Johnny Ace, because I got to go to Puerto Rico in the morning. So I'm, and the WWE, they're so nice to me all the time. So I'm at the front of my car saying, hey, Johnny, it's Santino. I just got in a car accident, whatever. And as I'm talking to him, I walk around the back of the car. And I go, hey, Johnny, I almost died, man. And I guess he heard me choke up on the phone and say, like, I almost died. And they were like, take your time, it's cool. And anyway, so tow truck driver comes, and he's like, are you okay? I go, yeah, my shoulder hurts a bit. He goes, it's probably pretty bad. I said, no, it's okay. He goes, you're in shock. And I'm like, I'm not in shock. pretty calm. And sure enough, man, 30 minutes later, I go, I was separated.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was bad.
TitleMatchNetwork.com